Well. I didn't expect to be doing this on my main channel, but since certain circumstances have came up, we're going to do it on both channels. There's a potential mistrial. After yesterday, there was a lot of commotion going on in the courthouse of Georgia. And well, there's a potential mistrial. After this, all of the defense attorneys went over to Fonnie Williams' office. They also were there this morning. The trial got pushed back. It said 11:45. But I seen another place that said they're probably going to just start at 12. So maybe they're going to get plea deals. So what we'll do is just go over what happened yesterday. This is what I was talking about as far as covering this trial. It's 151 days. There's got to be something exciting. I mean, I watched like tidbits of almost like every single day, but the trial just been going on too long. I'm not trying to watch all of that, but we got some important stuff here. So if it is a mistrial with prejudice, or if it is a mistrial without prejudice, we might have to take it on back. But it looks like they're trying to get some plea deals. Now, all of the smaller guys, they might get time served, 2 years, maybe, hey, we'll give you 5 years probation, get on out of here. Now, Young Thug, I know they were trying to give him life. So as far as his plea deal, they might be looking at like, because he did what, 2, this would be 3 years. I can see them giving him a plea deal. They're going to try to get Young Thug some jail time regardless. But my whole thing is, do you really want to go ahead and plead guilty to a murder? Like, nah, hell no. I don't think there's going to be a mistrial. I think at this point, you might as well just continue on with what you got and fight it. Because, me personally, do I believe that they did it? Yeah. Do they have the evidence to prove it? No. So just going off the evidence, I can't say that they did it, but I believe that they did do it. But guess what? I am a free citizen. I don't do crime, so I can have an opinion about this. So we'll just go over like Thugger Daily. That's the Twitter that keeps up with it on a day-to-day basis. And we'll just see what's going on here. And we'll see if there's a mistrial or not. See, these are the events that I would like to cover in these trials. Unless it's going to be an actual speedy trial, maybe a week, 2 weeks, I could cover them on a day-to-day basis. But a whole year, listen, I got work to do. I need naps, but we're going to go ahead and follow this here. So what up, DeMarcus? Now, why are you saying happy birthday to Aubrey? Don't be saying happy birthday to Aubrey over here. I don't know that Negro. I don't listen to his music. Keep the Canadian in Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Right now, we talk about Young Thugger, baby. Princess Doll. Hey, I be seeing Princess Doll. Princess Doll, she be on IG. She be liking some of my comments. I be seeing her in there. Sir, do I hate Canadians? No, my boy Jeremiah right here. What up, Jeremiah? Shout out to my dog Jeremiah, aka the Canadian Plug. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go show my dog love. No, I don't hate Canadians. I don't hate anybody. I just don't listen to niggas crying over women music. I've never listened to Drake's music. I don't relate to none of that. That's never been my life. So I'd rather listen to this ignorant stuff that my dog Young Thugger be talking about. All right, but we're gonna go over some stuff because we got like an hour to burn. We'll go over Thugger Daily's channel, well, Instagram and Twitter, and see what he got to say about it. But let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Thugger Daily. So as of right now, well, let me refresh this because I had this up earlier when I was doing a little bit of research on my own. Thugger Daily. So last night it said developing. According to multiple sources, the defense team of the YSL case is currently meeting with Fonnie Willis at the DA's office. Are they discussing deals? Eyes. But it says defense teams, this is 2 hours ago, defense teams have individual appointments scheduled with Fonnie Willis and Adrian Love. This morning, court not expected to be streamed this morning. I don't have a stream time, but over on the Atlanta News First, they're saying that it's going to be streamed at 11:45, 12 o'clock-ish. So as far as a mistrial is going to go, since everyone's being tried together, I don't think there's going to be a mistrial because everyone has different evidence against them. And it's not like it's just one person here. So it's like, man, no, you can't call a mistrial for us. We want to keep ours in trial. So I guess they might be trying to give out plea deals. But since they really want to get Young Thug, I don't see them giving Young Thug a plea deal for less than like 15 years with time served. And if they're going to give you that much time, it would be best to just go to court and just fight it. I mean, I know he's facing life, but it'd just be best to go to court and fight it, man. You really trying to take a plea deal for like 15 years? Let me see. Thugger Daily said yesterday, after everyone was asking him about what is a speedy trial, I'm being bombarded with mistrial speedy demand questions. So I'm just going to dump my understanding in a thread, and hopefully with further discussion, we'll get a conclusion. OCGA 17-7-170E says state has until next term of court to retry. If the case in which demand a speedy trial has been filed as provided in this code section results in a mistrial, the case shall be tried at the next succeeding regular term of court. I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't no lawyer, but basically, I am a doctor. Basically, if there is another trial, they're gonna want it to be speedy, not none of this long stuff. What up, Eric? Dairy B, what's going on? So, like I said, we got about an hour. So what we'll do is go over some of the videos of what actually happened yesterday in the courtroom. Oh, I got the Papa's House recap up, but I don't know when I'm gonna drop it. It's uploading right now. But let me see. YouTube.
At TD Bank, we see millions of
Wani Lee.
So this gentleman here, they call him SlimeLife Shawty or Wani Lee or some shit like that. But anyway, he's one of the guys that got a plea deal earlier. Same thing that everyone else had to admit to. YSL is a gang. He knows some shit that happened. And they had him on the stand yesterday. They were asking him questions. So we'll go over this. Is like 20 minutes, but I'll touch on the key points that we need to watch.
Wani Lee. WUNIE. Last name Lee, L-E-E.
And good afternoon. How old are you?
25.
And are you employed?
Yes.
What do you do for work?
Music.
And when you say you do music, what do you mean?
I make music.
What type of music do you make?
Hip hop.
You see his name is SlimeLife Shawty, and that hair is slimy right there. A little dry, but hey, I guess that's the style. That's what the youth wear nowadays.
Do you have a name that you perform under?
SlimeLife. SlimeLife Shawty.
And are you signed to a record label?
Yes.
What label?
Alamo Records.
And when did you first sign to Alamo Records?
2018.
And I should ask, how long have you been in the music industry?
Since then.
Since 2018. Have you been signed to any other label besides Alamo?
No.
Where are you from originally?
Atlanta,
And what part of Atlanta?
Southside, Cleveland Avenue.
And did you go to school?
Yes.
Where did you go to school? Elementary, middle, and if you went to high school?
Cleveland Avenue Elementary School.
That's the name of the elementary, Cleveland Avenue.
You said middle school too?
Yes, sir.
Crawford
True
Long
story. I went. My church that I used to go to in Kansas City was called Cleveland Avenue Baptist Church. That's where I used to go as a kid. That's not Cleveland Avenue in Georgia, but it's still Cleveland Avenue.
Middle School.
Okay.
And Carver High School.
Carver?
Yeah, Carver High School.
Carver. After leaving high school, is that when you started your music career?
During high school, like my last year in high school, or like 11th grade or something. I didn't get serious till after high school though.
You said you didn't get serious until after high school?
Yeah.
And that was around that 2018 year we just talked about?
Yeah.
Okay. As you were growing up in the Cleveland Avenue area, did you ever hear of a gang called Rock Crew?
I heard of it growing up. I didn't know if it was a gang or what it was, but yeah, I know what it is.
And how did you know about Rock Crew?
Because they had popular songs.
What were some of their songs that they had that were popular?
I don't know by heart right now.
Real quick, this is the Cleveland Avenue I went to. Cleveland Avenue Baptist Church. This is where I used to go in Kansas City. This is out in the hood too, man. This is out in the deep in the heart of Kansas City. Let me see what the people looking like in there. Yeah, this is a spot. This is a little room back here where you take the kids, where they be crying and stuff. It'd be hot as heck in here. Yeah, good old Cleveland Avenue. This is where I went to church at, man. This is where I used to fall asleep and my dad would pinch me to wake me up. This is when I tell y'all my church stories as a kid. This is the church right here, Cleveland Avenue Baptist Church. yeah, this is where we used to go. I'm talking about in the hood. Make sure you didn't leave nothing in your car, because while you in church, they did rob and steal. They did rob and steal. There wasn't enough parking on the street, so you had to park in the dirt next to the church. I don't know how it is now. I ain't got no reason to go down there, but this is the church I grew up in, Cleveland Avenue Baptist Church.
I just knew like there was the music back then.
Do you know who were some of the artists who were with Rock Crew?
One of them, Big Boo.
And he was he performing as a hip hop artist?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
It was some younger people too, like my friends and stuff.
Who are some of the younger people?
They locked up or dead.
Do you have names of some of those individuals?
Let me see. My partners who locked up right now, Twin, they used to rap.
Do you know their given name or
Their first and last name?
Or their first?
See, no matter how cool you tried to be on the stand, you still on this stand. And even if this is like you go up there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Now, I beat 2 cases. I never had to take the stand because obviously I was the defendant. So I never had to take the stand, but I beat 2 cases facing 9 years in federal prison. But I beat both of my cases. But let me tell you, when you're in there, like I've talked to commanders and stuff where I was facing getting kicked out, it's kind of like being on the stand because everything you saying, they're watching you. They waiting for you to slip up. But this young gentleman here, he signed a plea deal. Within his plea deal, you had to admit that YSL was a gang. Now, of course, he's going to say it up here on the stand, and you're doing this in front of the defendants. So, they have a right to see their accusers. All of these gentlemen, they tried to finesse the system. The guy Moonk If they get a mistrial, the other guys that went to jail, they got to serve their time for being cool up here and trying to downplay everything that was going on and not telling. But everyone else, if there is a mistrial, they might go home today, 3 years probation, 5 years probation. But the other ones that were quote unquote real niggas holding it down, they about to be holding it down in prison. They got to continue their sentence. So it's like, man, if you're gonna sign that plea deal, you might as well go up there. You trying to finesse the system never ends good for yourself. It very rarely, of course, Woody, it works.
First name.
Nah.
Okay. Anyone else outside of Twin?
Rudy. He rapped too back then when we was younger.
Anyone else you can think of?
As of right now, yeah, that's it, I think.
Now you just spoke about Big Boo. Did you know his given name?
His real name? No.
Okay. And did you have your own personal relationship with Big Boo?
Yeah, when I got older.
Now, did
Real quick, DeMarcus, this is a state trial. Donald Trump can't do anything for anybody in a state trial. Donald Trump, he would only be able to do a federal case, which is why he's trying to win the election. Because if not, all these cases are about to go tumbling down on him. But this is a state case. Kim Kardashian ain't getting nobody out of jail. Donald Trump ain't gonna be able to get nobody out of a state case. So
there come a time when you were younger that some members of Rock Crew began calling themselves YSL?
Mm-hmm.
You said, mm-hmm.
You asking me that? Or
Yes.
you what?
I'm asking you.
Can you say it again?
Sure. As you got older, were there members of Rock Crew who then became members of YSL?
Yes.
Who were those some of those individuals?
Everybody, because YSL music took off and rock crew music.
the thing about this whole trial is it's just like when we watching the movies and stuff, and I try not to, unless the actors just can't act. I never blame a bad movie on like the actors. We got to look at the writers. So for Miss Love and the other lady that are the prosecutors, you really can't blame them for this. Fonnie Willis set this whole thing up. Fonnie was like, all right, this is what we want. This is going to be one of the biggest cases we got. This is one of the longest drawn out cases in the history of Georgia. So this is really on her, because think about it. When you go to work, I was just thinking about this earlier when I was making the thumbnail. When you go to work every single day, do you, maybe y'all do, but when you get up and go to work, is your first thought, let me do the best job that I can do today? Or is it like, man, all right, let me get this done so I can chill a little bit. I'm gonna head out to lunch maybe 10, 15 minutes earlier. I'm gonna go take an extended break. I'm gonna go downstairs and take care of some of my own personal business, send this email off, go over to the post office, mail off a package. Are you thinking every day, let me get up and do 120%? Like, honestly, when you go to work, are you thinking, let me be the best worker, the best employee that we've had at this, wherever we work at? No. But they're going in the courtroom and they're under a microscope every single day. And it's like, what? We got all these goddamn witnesses every single day. Of course you're going to mess up. And it's not like you're going against regular counterparts. You're going against the top lawyers in the states who've been doing this longer than anybody. You got to understand, like, even the judge was a prior lawyer before getting appointed as a judge. But then you have Brian Steele, who's a hell of a lawyer. They say he's the best lawyer in Georgia. So that means he's better than almost all the judges because they were once lawyers. He's better than all the prosecutors because they're lawyers also. And it's a group of those lawyers over there. So you coming in here and it's like, you going in there, you like Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? You can hoop, but you ain't the best. You can't compete with the best. I mean, you can go up there and put up a fight, but you in this courthouse every single day. You talking to the witness. You got 10 other lawyers over here. That's 10 different brains with 10 different banks of knowledge that they can draw from with knowledge of court cases they did. You sitting in this motherfucker like, God damn. Every time we say something, objection, Your Honor. Like, God damn, wait, we trying our best. Hey, I admit, when I go to work, there's never been a moment in life where I was the best employee. So you got to look at these lawyers like we're employees, and there's what, 25, maybe 30 of us lawyers here, and you get selected for the biggest case, the longest running case. You gonna fuck up, man. You got your own shit going on. You coming in here like, God damn, bro, not today. You got you got the damn witnesses going against what you're supposed to be talking like. You don't have any control in here. You're just here. You're just the face for the state. It's tough, man. Now, he hasn't got off yet. There's a potential for a mistrial when they canceled it last night. So we're just going to go over some of the stuff that was happening yesterday until they start the case in probably like 30 minutes.
Boo got old, so I don't know.
So who are some of these people? You're saying everybody. So who's the everybody who was a part of the music?
Basically, everybody from my neighborhood.
So everybody from your neighborhood was doing music?
There's a lot of people from doing music from my neighborhood though, but not everybody was doing music though. I'm just saying like everybody in the whole, all the people that were rapping or doing music or supported the music was on some YSL stuff now. Like it wasn't rapping rock crew or under that name.
Okay. So tell me some of the people that we're talking about.
Me, myself,
Okay.
my friends who I just told you about. Jeffrey. I can't think of everybody's name.
And what does YSL stand for?
It has multiple meanings.
Tell me some of the meanings.
I say it has multiple meanings, definitions, or what it stands for.
So tell me some of the meanings.
Young stoner life, young slime life, young successful lifestyle. I think that's all I can remember right now.
So let's talk about young stoner life.
Mm-hmm.
When do you distinguish between young stoner life, young slime life, and young successful lifestyle?
You said when? Did I?
Yeah, how do you distinguish between the two? When do you use young stoner life versus young slime life?
Slime part is just like the lingo of it. Like, we'll just call each other or something. You wouldn't call your friend or something like stoner. What's up, stoner? We just say like, what's up, slime or something. So that's how I think young slime life is used. Young stoner life, from what I know, was
Would you be interested in collecting?
Golly. Yeah, I would be interested in $25,000, sir. How can I get that $25,000?
I'm just saying like a way of life as far as music. I mean, not the music, but like getting high or like a hippie or I don't know.
And outside of the music, is YSL a gang?
You said outside of the music?
Yes, sir.
Some people treat it like that.
What do you treat it as?
I treated it that way before.
You treated it as a gang before?
Yeah.
See, that's part of his plea where he had to admit that YSL is a gang. But I mean, by this point, I'm sure the jury knows. All right, some people say YSL is a gang. Some people say it isn't. Some people are going against what their pleas were. But it's going to get a little more interesting because it's real slow right now. YSL, but he did give all the names: Young Slime Life, Young Stoner Life, Young Successful Lifestyle. Now, When I first heard of Young Thug, I never knew of no young successful lifestyle. I knew Young Stoner Life and Young Slime Life.
When did you stop treating it as a gang?
I don't know. I
And-
don't remember. I don't know.
You said you don't remember. And when you say you treated it as a gang, what do you mean?
I don't really know. I never thought about that. I don't know how to answer that.
How old were you when you joined YSL, the gang?
Can you tell me what you mean by like join? Like, are you talking about?
What up, Simone?
What would you consider
Microphone.
joining?
I'm saying like, do you mean join like, cause you know like to get in the gang, you join the gang, like you get beat up or something like that.
How did you become a member of YSL?
When my music got popping and I became a known face in my neighborhood, and I started coming around and going to studios and stuff.
So was that how you became a part of the gang YSL, or that's how you became affiliated with the music of YSL?
I'm gonna say that's how I became affiliate of the music of YSL. But as far as joining a gang or something like that, I never like joined. We just all grew up together. There was no time to join or when I joined. We just all know each other from school and grew up together and stuff like that. But I mean, I came around like 20, I forgot, was 2019 or 18, one of those years when I.
Hey, Torian, I was just about to say, now y'all see why. I know people were saying, Mo, you need to do more like the YSL case, but I can't sit through watching this shit like every single day where niggas is, well, I treat it like a gang. What do you mean join a gang? If you treated it like a gang, how did you get in the gang, man? That's why I couldn't watch this every day. I gotta watch like little clips of it because I get frustrated. You know what I mean? It's like, dog, come on, man, let's go. Let's get to some of the exciting points. Like even right now, we're just waiting to hear if they're gonna come back and do a mistrial. Now there is a point in this part, in this video where he does he doesn't mess up, but it seemed like he intentionally does something. But I was listening to a lady that was actually in the courtroom of what she said actually happened. But a gang? What do you mean? How do I join the gang? The gang that you're in, how did you get in the gang? Well, I went to school and some people I knew, they were doing music. I treated it like a gang. What do you mean? How did I join the gang? The gang that you said you treated like a gang, how did you get in the game? Excuse me, Your Honor, what I'm about to say. Nigga, how did you get in the gang? You know what I mean? Like this shit, I couldn't do it.
Came around as far as like officially being YSL.
How do you become officially YSL?
Who do you mean
Just
official?
coming around more and rapping.
Is everyone that is affiliated with, and I'm talking specifically the gang YSL, rappers?
Some people.
So, but not everyone?
Some people rap. A lot of people rap, but everybody doesn't take it serious. Some people just rap because they want to rap, because they want to follow the trend.
I definitely understand that, but I want to ask specifically, is everyone who's a part of YSL a gang trying to rap or rappers?
Can you say it again?
Sure. Is everyone who is a part of YSL the gang rapping or try to be rappers?
I don't know. I think so. Everybody try to rap.
Is there anyone in YSL the gang who's not trying to rap?
Yeah, I think.
Now I'm going to ask if you know a few people, okay? Do you know Marquavius Huey?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you know him?
I didn't know his real name till now, until this trial, but
What?
how do I know him? Me and his little brother went to school together. Me and his little brother was in the same class. And I always just knew he had a big brother named Quay.
And
And
sorry.
I seen him a couple times, stuff like that.
And is that what you called him, Quay?
Yeah, I think that's what his name used to be back then.
Okay. And you said you went to school with his little brother. Do you know how old he is, Quay?
Quay, how old he is?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Did you ever?
I mean, like a lot of these questions. So if you were to ask me how old are my homeboys, I don't know how old them niggas are. I know they either younger than me or older than me. I don't think none of my friends are the same age as me. I think because I went to school a year earlier, because I graduated at 17. So everyone I was with was either 18 when we graduated, and then everyone I grew up with that was like 17, like my age, they were up under me. Then I joined the military. I was like 2 or 3 years older than everybody I hung out with because of my rank. And then everyone else I knew that were older, they were like, so I don't know how old them dudes. I don't even know what my homeboy's birthday is. In our group chat, it'll take someone else in the group chat to say, oh shit, happy birthday to such and such. And then I'm like, oh yeah, happy birthday, bro. I don't know none of these niggas' birthdays. I don't know my nieces and nephews' birthdays. I wait until I see my sister or I'll text her, hey, when they birthday. The only people I know is my mom, my dad, my sister, and my brother's birthday. Well, both of my sisters and both of my brother's birthday. Other than that, I don't know none of these people's birthdays. I couldn't even tell you which middle school my sister went to. She was living with her mama at the time. I don't know what middle school she went to.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Minimum payments could literally keep you.
Ever used to hang out with Quay
When?
at any time?
Not growing up. He came to the studio with me a couple times. That's it. We never hung out outside of the studio.
When did you start seeing him around the studio? About, if we're in 2024, how long ago was that?
I don't know. I can't remember the exact date.
And do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could just identify him by article of clothing he's wearing.
You said identify what?
But identify him by article of clothing he's wearing.
He next to the lawyer with the brown. I think he got on brown too.
Okay. Thank you. Your Honor, let the record reflect that he's identified Mr. Huey.
Yes, they reflect.
Do you know another individual by the name of Quamarvius Nichols?
Kamar,
Or another
who the
Quay.
fuck is that?
Mm-hmm. Is that yes?
Yes.
And how do you know, how long have you known Quay?
I know him. I knew him longer, I think, since I was a kid. We didn't hang though, but I just knew who he was. I was younger than him though.
That water running dry, boy. Come on now.
And do you have a friendship or relationship with him?
Not a strong bond, but we know each other.
And do you see him here today?
No, actually. Oh yeah, I see him now.
And if you identify him as well?
I can't see what he got on. He just got the dreads up
Okay.
in the air.
Look at the camera trying to find him. Drake.
Is he
I
towards
guess
the back
this-
of the room, the front of the room, or
To the
somewhere
back.
else?
Who is this lady? I ain't seen her in one whole year. I've never seen this lady. When they bring her in here? Look at security back here. The police officer just kicking him in. I always like to people watch. You always look back here. You'll see some people doing some odd things. Here go Young Thugger. Young Thugger done put on 125 pounds since he been locked up.
Is he sitting in between anyone?
Yeah, I think his lawyer.
You're right. Let the record reflect that he's identified.
It's really not, that could be a couple of different people.
There's two lawyers right there. He right there, and there's a lady next to him on the left side of him.
Right now, let the record
All
reflect.
right, it'll say reflect.
Do you know someone named Shannon?
Yes.
And do you call him Shannon?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you call him anything else or just Shannon?
I think I just say Shannon.
All
I
right.
don't know.
You don't know.
How long have you known Shannon?
I don't remember.
Is
I don't
it,
remember when I met him.
is it longer than you've known Quay, the two Quays?
No.
Shorter than that?
Yeah.
And what is your relationship like, if any, with him?
Now?
Let's talk about before now.
They said Shannon's the one
Oh, we're cool.
who did the shooting.
Are you still cool now?
I don't know him right now. He been locked up for a couple of years. Well, I ain't supposed to say that.
Disregard that.
And just listen to the question that I ask you, okay?
This is the part here.
Alright. Do you know someone by the name of Yak?
Yes.
How long?
I got a question.
Do you
I-
need to talk to your lawyer?
No, I'm just trying to see. I ain't supposed to say that or something. Well,
Don't worry about it. Just move on to the next question.
all right.
How long have you known Yak?
I don't remember when I met him.
So let me get her channel right, because I've seen her. She's been working. Her name is I'm not a lawyer. Yeah, I'm not a lawyer, but so she was actually in the courthouse yesterday. And the reason he did that is because she said when she was asking about that, he was like, I don't know, he'd been locked up for a while. Of course, he wasn't supposed to mention that he was in jail, because that's the same thing that happened the other day. So that's why some people were thinking he did this intentionally. But she said that the prosecutor like threw her hands up, like, hey, don't say that. So that's why he was asking, like, wait a minute, I wasn't supposed to say that. So it wasn't intentional. He was really like, well, I don't know him because he was locked up. Because he's sitting on this. You know, when you up there, you like a kid, you nervous as hell, but you trying not to say too much to incriminate, because you don't want to get online. They're like, oh, this nigga's a snitch. But yeah, he wasn't supposed to mention them being in jail or whatever. So the judge was like, all right, carry on. We're just gonna let that shit slide. Then he was like, hold on, let me ask a question. She said, you need to talk to your lawyer, because the judge already knew. And this is where shit just started going left. And then from here, the whole case just started going downhill. And this is when all the mistrial stuff started to happen. So that's where we are today. We'll finish this off. It should be starting at about, they said 11:45. He talking about, well, I wasn't supposed to say that. Yeah, nigga, you knew you wasn't supposed to say that shit.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. Is it longer than you know any of these other people? The first three people I asked you about.
Not longer than I knew the Quays.
Okay.
I knew them when I was younger.
Okay.
I probably met Yak when I was about 18, 19, 18. When I started rapping seriously.
Seriously.
Next, Jeffrey Williams. How long have you known Mr. Williams?
Wix
God damn.
gives you the power of AI to
Law and Crime said, y'all gonna pay us. As the guy I work with says, make them pay you, Mo. Make them pay you.
Like the same thing as Yak.
Okay. And then Rodalius Ryan.
I've known him since a kid.
Are you older or younger than him?
Older.
Do you know how much older you are?
Not exactly. A couple
Got
years ago.
action.
And do you have a nickname for him?
I can't hear you.
Do you have a nickname for him?
A nickname that I have for him?
Do you call him something?
Oh, Lil Rod.
I'm gonna tell. Like with just generally, what is your relationship like? Good, bad, indifferent? What is your relationship like with Little Rod?
Right now.
Just period.
Oh, good relationship.
And do you see Shannon, Diamante, Jeffrey, and Rodalius in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Appreciate that. So that's stipulated too.
All right. Do you see Diamante? Just describe him by the article clothing he's wearing.
You said, do I see who?
Yeah, or Diamante.
Yeah.
What is he wearing?
Like a trench coat.
Is he sitting next to
A
him?
yellow, tan. I don't know what color that is, but a trench coat next to the lady.
All right. Y'all let the record reflect. Is he sitting between two ladies?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see the other lady right there.
See, whoever this lady is, she got some power, man. I like this old lady. I ain't never seen her in the case. They lightened up the mood. You know what I mean? Ironically, he comes in with the tan jacket on. He got the two white women around him.
Y'all let the record reflect that he's identified Diamante Kendrick.
Okay, the record will so reflect, and I don't know if jury, y'all been explained what a stipulation is. That just means everybody agrees, so you can accept that as a fact. That as to Mr. Stillwell, that this witness knows and can identify Mr. Stillwell.
Do you see Mr. Williams?
All right. And so it is now, you can accept as fact that this witness knows and can identify Mr. Williams.
And then last, Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
And where is he seated and what is he?
In the front row, next to his lawyers.
All right. Y'all let the record reflect that he's identified.
Lawyers.
Is he sitting on the right side of his
Right
lawyer's
side.
Y'all let the record reflect that he's identified Mr. Ryan.
We need to probably do a little bit better than that with the identification.
What is he wearing?
A suit.
Hey, see, this is what I'm saying. Hey, identify him, man. Does he have the short hair? Does he have the dress? Does he have a suit? What color suit does he have? Who is sitting next to him? Identifying him. I can't really see him, but he got a suit on. Nigga, everybody got a suit on. That's why I couldn't be a prosecutor. I'd have to be a defense lawyer. You know what? I might study for 17 days and go try to take the bar just off the strength of maybe I know enough. I'm pretty sure I don't. But let me go see if I could be a lawyer. I'll take like little small court cases, like you got traffic tickets, parking tickets. Oh, I'm knocking them out. I'm knocking them out.
All right. And so you can now accept this fact that this witness knows and can identify Mr. Ryan.
Thank you. All right, just a few more people. Do you know someone by the name of Trontavious Stevens?
Yes.
I know
All right.
Trontavious.
And do you have a nickname for him?
Talking about Slug?
Is that what you called him?
Oh yeah.
All right. How long have you known Slug?
Slugger.
I don't know. Like 2018 or something, I think, when he got out.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
All right. Do you know someone by the name of Darius Ford?
Yes, I do.
All right. And when he was living, how long had you known him?
Like all my life.
Did you all grow up together?
No.
Okay. How did you know him all your life?
My brother was best friends with his big brother.
Okay.
And they played sports together, so I always knew him when I was a little kid.
What about Christian McMiller?
What about him?
Do you know him?
Yes.
All right. What you call him?
Christian,
Okay. How long had you known him?
since a kid.
And what about Durante Beebe?
Durante.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
I got a cousin named Ronte, but Durante, that's wild. Durante.
Yes.
How'd you know him?
We grew up together.
And then last, Demekion Garlington.
Who?
Demekion Garlington.
You asked me how long did I know him?
Do you know him?
I know him. Yeah, I know him.
And how do you know him?
I don't even know how I know him.
And does he have a nickname?
D.
Now, do you have any tattoos, Mr. Lee?
Yes.
And specifically, I want to ask, do you have any tattoos with the wording Rudy?
Yes.
Okay. And who is Rudy?
My little brother.
Is he your biological little brother or someone you call your little brother?
I just call him my little brother.
And your tattoo with Rudy, what, if anything, does it say?
Long live Rudy. Long live.
And within the Cleveland Avenue area, do some people call themselves the Rudy Gang?
You said there's some people who call themselves that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not really a gang though.
What's the significance? Tell the jury about a Rudy Gang.
His family made that for him. They just showing it.
We got Law and Order. Law and Crime is up, man. We get this out of here, man.
They for him.
But that just right there is a small sample size of what's going on in the courtroom every single day. Of course, when they had that whole Woody debacle for a whole month, it was some wild shit. Was it funny? Yes. Can I sit here and cover that every single day? No. I'm already getting frustrated with this young gentleman here, young SlimeLife, or where the fuck his name was. But hold on, let me see. We got Law and Crime up.
I am an absolute natural spender.
The only thing I can say is, guys, don't do crimes, man. Don't do crimes. And you ain't got to worry about all this. Like, the worst thing I got is a couple of parking tickets, a couple of speeding tickets. Well, I got locked up in Amsterdam, but that was international. So, you know what I'm saying? That's not on my record or anything. I showed y'all my FBI records before I moved over here. You know what I'm saying? FBI records is clean. Well, I did have a hiccup on there from that alleged DUI that I ended up beating. But yeah, other than that, here we go. Right now they're having technical difficulties. It was showing the Georgia State seal, and then it looked like somebody knocked the camera over. Fast forwarded to the Instagram post. Which Instagram post you talking about, Eric? I'll go find them while we waiting on this, because I mean, this is up, but looks like they having issues. I definitely didn't plan on covering this today, but since it happened last night, all right, we'll go ahead and do it. Real quick, if you haven't subscribed to my other channel, the more you know, that's where I do typically handle all the court cases and stuff on that channel. It's pinned in the chat. I got Papa's House. It's a TV show that just came out. Damon Wayans and his son. It's actually pretty cool. About 20-minute episodes. So I got that first recap. It'll be up. But I didn't think we was going to be doing this trial. But I really do want to see this because this is a key moment in it. This could be the end of it. We could start getting the plea deals. So we're definitely going to cover this, follow this out, and then we'll go from there. Because I was going to do 5 heartbeats tonight. I was going to break 5 heartbeats down. I know I did that a while back. But we're just going to cover this case and see where it goes. Young SlimeLife. Yeah, this is his name. Young SlimeLife Shawty. Let me see if Thugger Daily got anything new on there. Yeah, I think somebody from this other chat that I'm in right now is looking like they said somebody knocked the camera over. So we're waiting to see if that'll get fixed. I seen Torian said he wouldn't be watching this if it wasn't for like me doing it. Man, honestly, when the case first started at the beginning of the year, I was like, all right, I'm gonna follow it because I'm not thinking that it's gonna. I mean, I heard them say it might take a year to go through all these witnesses. They got rid of 2 judges already, so this is a 3rd judge. There's been mistrials denied. Oh, the Supreme Court, when Brian Steele went to jail, the Supreme Court, they reversed that. They said, nah, you ain't got to worry about that. So I mean, it's just all kinds of silly, like little shit here. They had some moments where like, okay, good, we're about to get some information, but nothing came out of it. Let me see, Ryan. Above the law. Brian Steele, that's Young Thug's lawyer. He used to go at it with the old judge, who was actually Eric H's uncle. If y'all didn't know that, Eric H's uncle was the judge. But don't go after my dog, man. He ain't had nothing to do with it. But this 2 days ago, Georgia's Supreme Court steps in between Brian Steele's jail sentence, another stain on Glanville's legacy. And don't nobody care. Nobody gonna really look back and, hey, man, Judge, you remember you was overseeing that? Man, we don't give a damn. One of the most memorable gotcha moments of Georgia's longest running trial was when Brian Steele accurately accused the presiding judge, Glanville, of having an ex parte conversation with a witness in the prosecution in his chambers. After Steele refused to disclose the source of his information, Glanville held him in contempt for refusing to snitch on his snitch and threatened Steele with jail time. Not missing a beat, Steele asked that he share a cell with his client so that he could continue his representation. That's what I mean. You're going against Brian Steele. He's a lawyer. Glanville used to be a lawyer. This judge was a prior lawyer. He's just better than them. So that's why he was even like, man, give me Young Thug's cell. I'll go serve it in there with him. Let me see, guys. We got a video from Eric. Motion for mistrial looming. Which is this? Let me see. Okay, so Steele kept going on, keep his cool. On Tuesday, the Supreme Court Georgia reversed Steele's contempt order, agreeing with him that the evidence did not support a contempt finding because he did not interfere with the court's administration of justice. His information was protected by attorney-client privilege and a due process required. So basically, the Supreme Court said, man, that's some bullshit, niggity. We not going along with that. So go ahead, throw it out, I say. Let me see. All right, so Eric just sent me this, so maybe I can pull it up real quick. History.
Tonight, well, the future of the long-running RICO trial against Young Thug and the alleged YSL street gang is now up in the air because tonight there is talk about a potential mistrial. Today, the rapper SlimeLife Shawty took the stand for the first time. Now, his legal name is Wanna Lee. While on the stand, he was asked to read from social media posts and identify other people involved in the case. But he read from an unredacted version, naming one of the defendants who had been in jail. But this prompted the defense team to move for a mistrial. The judge in the case excused the jury and Lee.
What I'm trying to do is fix your sloppiness so that everybody won't have wasted, 2 10, 12 months of their lives in this trial.
Well, so far, the judge has not made a ruling on this call for a mistrial. The trial is expected to resume tomorrow. By the way, we are streaming all of the proceedings of the YSL trial on the Lebanon Live Plus app, and you can watch it anytime for free on your streaming device.
Let me see. They got the trial over here. Let me see. They got an actual camera that's working.
Listing your vacation.
Oh man, this ain't even it. What the hell we got going on over here? 11. Yeah, ain't no one got no cameras up, man. They told me 12 o'clock. Here we are sitting around BSing. Y'all at work. I'm supposed to be entertaining y'all. Y'all disappointed in me. Y'all like, man, this nigga Mo ain't on nothing. I'm like, man, I'm trying. Give me a second. You would think that these legal proceedings streamline. Let's go. Let's get this thing cracking. But no. They want to BS us. They want to hold us back. This trial. Let me see. See, this is the this is stuff I be talking about right here. So all these guys, they be trying to be cool and understand. SlimeLife Shawty took the stand in Young Thug's case, but he didn't like what fans were saying about him afterwards. Man, you snitched, brother.
Was excused while Fulton County Judge Paige Whitaker weighed yet another request for a mistrial. Now we're learning court has been adjourned for the day after this blow up in the courtroom. Witness testimony in the trial against Jeffrey Williams, also known as Young Thug, began last November. Now, since then, there's been 3 judges, several witnesses, multiple trial-related arrests, recusals, scandals, you name it. This latest mistrial request over the use of a hashtag that referred to co-defendant Marcavius Huey's previous jail sentence. Defense attorneys thought the hashtag would be redacted by prosecutors, and it was not. Judge Whitaker calling the move, quote, sloppy.
I don't honestly really care what the poster was referencing. What I'm trying to do is fix your sloppiness.
Now, Judge Whitaker denied an earlier motion for mistrial with prejudice. We are still waiting on a ruling for a mistrial without prejudice. If granted, that would mean everyone could be retried again. Atlanta News First reporter Yasmina Alston was inside that courtroom, and we'll have more coming.
Imagine you sat in here for a year, because it's the same thing that's going on with Melly. You sat in here for a year, and then you get a mistrial without prejudice, and they say you got to bring your ass back. That's what the speedy trial tweet from Thugger Daily came from. They were asking about a speedy trial, because if they have to redo this trial, then they're going to try to do the speedy trial and speed it up. But it's like, it's little bitty things like that. Just a hashtag not being redacted. Hey, we want a mistrial. And then all of this happened. After everything else that they didn't call the mistrial for, it just took a little redaction that the state forgot to do. And it's like, you're going to continue to mess up. But that's the thing. This is a lot of pressure. They ain't going to be able to do this. Even me, you know, I keep my cool for the most part. But you put me in that courtroom, man. First of all, I'm not trying to wear a suit every single day. That's already a no-no. I get frustrated. I'm not trying to sit in there. It's, you know, it's tough for me to sit in a meeting and stay awake. After about 7 to 8 minutes, man, my eyes getting heavy. The weekend, I done went out and got me a little drinky drink. It's Halloween weekend. I'm gonna go out and get me some drinky drink this weekend. And imagine I got to show back up to court on Monday. Like, man, my mind ain't even here. And plus, I'm doing the longest trial in Georgia history, and I'm getting the same salary that these other goddamn lawyers are getting for doing Rudy Poo cases. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at things. Like, all right, if I do this, I know you're going to appoint me to this YSL RICO, and you're saying it's roughly going to be a year and a half long to complete. Man, am I going to get like a bonus? I need some extra money for that. You know what I mean? You might as well go into the defense sector and go and be a defense lawyer. Now, there's some stability here, but of course, if you get a new DA, then you're probably going to get fired and get pushed out, and they bring in their own lawyers. But I don't know, man. The judge kept trying to save the state. Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right? Let's see. We ain't got nothing else in here. Law and crime ain't up. No, they still in the dark alley, man. So right now we're just waiting, really. That's all we got, man. If y'all got anything else, we can watch like some body cam footage while we wait, because until this thing airs or they fix the camera, because I don't even know what happened. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me pull up this other chat. Did anyone break the camera? Oh, man, they ain't doing nothing but going in on Fonny over here. But this is on the Atlanta News First chat, so I thought somebody may have had some kind of information, but we ain't got none, man. So fuck it. We'll go jump into something else real quick. I got us a couple of body cam footage that we can watch. Let me see. There was one that came across my damn. Let me see. Are we going back to Walmart? You know, they always got, we'll do Walmart. And we'll just do Walmart. Fuck it. Walmart always has some good body cam footage.
Being held for something. You were shoplifting. What am I being held for? You were shoplifting. I was shoplifting. You were.
Are you serious? You work for the drone boss?
Yep.
Damn, man. What are you doing over there?
Vice President.
It's 7 p.m. at a Walmart in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, where one trio has allegedly turned shoplifting into a family affair. 2 children, seen here, were caught on surveillance cameras drinking energy drinks from the store and stashing the cans on a shelf before trying to leave, according to police. But after officers arrive, they realize the apple doesn't fall far from the tree when they find the boy's father is allegedly up to a scheme of his own. The man is caught on surveillance cameras passing various grocery items through the register without scanning them. It's not long until police confront the suspected shoplifters.
Whatever you took.
What?
You guys, and then a female black shirt with like a floral dress. So you
What'd you take?
What?
That's it. He dropped it off.
Yeah, 24. Let's just change from grandma right there. Just for a minute. You guys done paying? Has you guys already finished paying?
All right, hold on real quick. What I'm seeing is it says that the court got canceled for today, so I don't think they're going to do it. Let me just get a confirmation. All right, so it says I'm told some defendant families were told by lawyers they didn't need to come in right now. Sounds like a signal that the deals are not finalized yet. No court for the rest of the day. Looks like conversations are ongoing. So it looks like they're getting that up out the way. I'm probably gonna cut the live over here on Mo.J. So if you're over here, subscribe to the Mo You Know, and I'll go over there and watch the rest of this body cam footage. So it looks like they probably won't be back till next week, maybe, unless they can make some deals finalized to get them out before the weekend, like tomorrow. But yeah, go over to the Mo You Know, subscribe to that channel. It's pinned in the chat. I'm gonna cut the live over here because I thought we was gonna be looking at a mistrial potentially, but I'm gonna cut the live over here and I'm gonna be on the Mo You Know. I'm gonna finish that body cam footage. I might watch another one, and then tonight I'm probably gonna do something with the 5 heartbeats back on my main channel. So I'm cutting the live on Mo.J, and we're gonna be on the Mo You Know. So subscribe to that channel for me. Hit that like button before you leave out of here, and then I guess we'll follow this and see whenever they have the mistrial and we hear what they're gonna be given. We'll have that streaming again, but there's no court today. False alarm. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here and go back to that. But yeah, I'm cutting the live on Mo.J. Let me see. So remove post created YouTube, delete it.